Hey, it's Brendon Payne with Century 21, and today I want to talk with you about a topic that is, it's going to happen at some point in your career, and that's how do you get motivated when you start to get complacent. We've all been there. You're in this business, you've made it through the tough times, you're actually starting to make a little bit of money and you've grown your business. So now the challenge that you're facing isn't like, how do I do some business? It's like, how do I get up and go do more business when I'm actually pretty happy? I'm making some good money. Now, how do I grow it? How do I stop being complacent? One of the things to understand is why this happens. So when you first started in business, or if you get into the point where you're not doing any business, we perform better when our backs are against the wall. Most people do. When you don't have a choice and you're looking to put food on the table, you're committed, you're coachable, you're willing to do whatever it will take. But once you get that little bit of relief, then it gets easier to kind of take a step back. It's important to understand that that's normal. And now you just have to figure out, okay, well, without putting myself in a position where my back's against the wall, how do I get motivated? Step one is to create a vision. Now your vision is, where do you want to be? Where are you trying to get to? What's it look like when you get there? So if you're doing a decent amount of business now, what's the new dream? Your dream before was just to be successful and not have to go to work every day. You're an entrepreneur, you've got your own business now. Now you're making some money. Now it's like, well, what's the next step? What's the vision? Once you have the vision, then you have to say, okay, here's the tough part. Where am I at? So now you can compare, here's where I want to be, here's where I'm at. In that gap, that's where the planning comes in. That's the ground that you have to make up. Now, step two is to actually create the plan. And like any good plan, you have to have the activities that you're willing to do to get you from where you're at currently to the vision. As you work through that plan, you have to keep your sights set on the target, because otherwise you're back to where you are with complacency. When you're connected to the dream and you're connected to the next level and why you're trying to get there, stage two is going to be very, very simple, because you're going to do the things that you need to get from where you are to where you want to be. Stage three is, now that you've got the vision, you understand what needs to be done to get you from where you're at currently to where you're going to be. Now this is where failure typically takes place with all of us as business people. We fail to execute. So you have to then put those plans in place and go to work immediately. Don't leave a gap of time between planning what you need to do and taking the first step. The first step will get you in momentum, so where you can start seeing small results. When you see small results in taking you from point A to point Z, then you're going to get excited. You're going to see that your work is paying off. You're no longer going to be committed to complacency, and you're going to actually see yourself growing just like you did when you started in the business. I hope this helps. Use this in your everyday business. And if you know anybody that's thinking about getting into real estate, or is trying to grow their business, or maybe they're a little complacent and they want to get in a different environment, I'd love to talk with them. We always have room for a couple great agents. And please make sure and click on any of the annotations on the screen that show us previous videos we've done, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much. Have a great day.